Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, as you guys can see, I'm in a new background. That's the main reason why we were off last week, is I was moving. I'm in a new house. This is a recording setup with all the instruments and stuff. So a couple of announcements, things that we have in the works for you guys. One thing is that we're actually opening up a Discord server that will be that will have like all the lore and stuff like that. David and I have been kind of off and on working on it, getting things together. So soon we'll be able to have like a text RP channel and things like that, so you can bring your characters. We're still working out guidelines on what level your characters are going to start at and stuff like that. We're going to have a bunch of moderators. We're going to have the Council of Nine. We're still kind of going through that. We're going to post on our social probably about like how to apply to be one of the Council of Nine and things of that nature. And yeah, so that's going to be really cool. I'm really excited for that. We were going to make this a talkback episode where we got the chance to talk about things and stuff like that, but I figured it'd be best just for us to just jump right back into the game and keep playing. So I hope you guys are going to keep enjoying what we're doing and having fun with us. So we left off as you guys were talking to this old little kooky woman who seemed to have singled out as uh, just kind of as his, just life trauma with having gone back in time and done all the things. Now she's questioning whether or not she regret it. And that was a tough time. We're going to fast forward through that just a few hours, and you guys now can see a. You guys are walking out into a large expanse with lush green fields and a singular brick road, and you guys see in the distance a almost octagonal shape. What do you guys do?
Connor's gonna look at it, be like, "What the hell is this thing?"
I've got no idea. Do we look at it?
Yeah, you guys can look at it. It's about 300 yards.
Well, Connor's gonna kind of walk towards it, look it over, check out the area.
It's just like a floating octagon.
No. So when you get a little closer to it, you notice that it's actually sitting on a stone pedestal with stairs leading up to it. As you guys get closer, you guys can sense magic almost coming off of it, and you can see that there's almost texture to the air inside of this octagonal shape. As you scan through the entire, oh, Riley just tried. Oh no. Hey, okay, so this has been the first time in a long time that we've lost someone due to internet connectivity issues.
Oh look, there's. I'm split in half now.
Yeah. 1 second. I will.
Oh man.
You only get half of me, guys.
I can go play the Jeopardy theme on the piano.
That's a whole this gives a whole new level of meaning to half-assed.
Does actually? It really does.
Oh man,
Wow. I can't even.
You can't get Riley back. Riley. You think he died?
Um, he's not showing up on Discord.
No.
I think his internet went out.
Shiza.
Yeah, probably.
Nope. He's. Yeah. His internet went out.
Figures. Momentary panic. At least it happened at the beginning.
Yes.
All right,
that is very
cool.
true.
At least it happened at the beginning.
So I guess we can talk now.
Okay, cool. Let's just do a little quick. Let's just do a little talk back. Okay, cool. So for those of you listening, I don't even know how many people are on. I don't watch the streams while I Dungeon Master. It's too much already.
We've got 4 viewers right now.
Okay, hello,
Hello, the 4 of you.
4 viewers. So, all right, cool. So let's get out of character for a second, then. Hi, I'm Saquon. I Dungeon Master for Twisted Perception. Shaq, David, give us some thoughts the past few weeks about just kind of what's been going on.
Chaos.
Your thoughts on
Chaos.
the game itself, if you're having fun, or just thoughts you've had about like past things that have gone
Pure and utter chaos.
on. Is this good chaos or bad chaos?
Is chaos? Can chaos be classified either way?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But
What do
no.
you guys? How about this? Let's talk about this to like tantalize our viewers. What did you guys think of our secret first session?
Oh, now that was fun. I will not lie. I did not think that was going to turn out that way.
Yeah. Shaq, how do you feel about our secret first session?
I love that the one thing I said I hope didn't happen happened and has now impacted the entire storyline.
We let the dice tell the stories.
And the dice said, "Screw you, Shaq." They
All
like
right.
did that.
Also, for people watching, her name is Shekinah. We call her Shaq. There we go. All right, cool. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
But
it was a
no,
lot of fun though.
it was pretty fun. Not going to lie. That entire first episode that, sadly enough, none of us recorded, and I really wish we did.
I wish we did too. We could have released it later.
Yes, we could have.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
It was a good episode. There was a lot of.
We hadn't done it on Discord.
We did do it on Discord for that
We
one.
did
yeah.
do it on Discord, and I think there will probably be more secret episodes to come. Actually, that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah,
Ooh.
we'll have more.
We could
secret
actually
episodes.
reenact the first episode all over again.
Oh my gosh,
We could do
Well,
we could
no.
do a what if episode.
we'll have to revamp it because
Yeah, we could just make the one very pivotal story thing be just the thing that happens as opposed to making the dice.
That's true.
just change it.
No.
No. That one has to stay the way it was.
It was good. It was good.
But
It was
other
real
what
good.
ifs though, other what
Yeah.
if events, that would
Yeah.
actually be pretty cool.
I think what was cool about like some of our first sessions. I think about when you guys were in. How am I forgetting the names of the towns that I'm forgetting the names?
Such a mood.
When you guys were in Baffle, you know, I felt like you guys had tons of questions, but you didn't want to stick around for too long.
Not gonna lie, yeah, Connor had a crap ton of questions. He was just like,
I've done a lot to build the lore of all of these stories and all of these places, you know. So it's like if you wanted to camp out in the city, like you could. There's work to do everywhere.
work. He
All of
says.
us set
He
on the
says-
goal
He
for
says work.
the world building.
Hey, listen, I build the world. And there is everything to find out. You choose how much you want. That's
That is very true.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun though.
yeah. I think I like. I wish I could tell you. Like that's the problem. They're like things like I want to say, but I can't because it's like one day you might go back. You know.
Permanent struggle of the DM. The desire to lore dump, but inability to lore dump because all of your friends are your players.
I can't
That
tell
is
my
the
girlfriend
reason
'cause she doesn't
why-
understand Dungeons and
That is
Dragons.
also part of the reason why I'm glad I'm just doing one shots, because I could lore dump to my heart's content, and it doesn't matter because half of them don't really go into effect anymore after
That's
that.
true. Yeah, I wish I could lord up to my girlfriend, but she doesn't understand. She's probably watching. She's probably like, yeah, I don't.
One of these days, man. One of these days you'll get her in there.
You know, if she ever decides to play Dungeons and Dragons, we'll put it on the stream.
Ooh, that'd be pretty fun.
A first timer playing on stream.
Yeah, why not?
She would hate that. She would not do that.
Maybe.
I mean,
Shaq, she wouldn't. do it.
Technically, me and
She wouldn't go for it.
want. Come on, Chica. We'll do it together. It's okay.
Yeah.
We gotta show the dudes up. That's what we gotta.
Tell me what it's like, guys, like becoming your characters.
Oh,
I'll let Shaq start off.
why me? Just gonna stare at me. Fine. Az is a really interesting character for me to get into the character of, because she's a very big switch from what I am normally. You'll see, like, I like to smile and I just kind of vibe with everything. And Az, on the other hand, does not. She is, quite angsty and on top of things and just kind of reserved in a sense, and then she's kind of explosive. So I kind of have to like put myself in that place of like consistently suppressed rage, just right in the back of my head. And the accent is always fun to try and pull off correctly. I am a sucker for accents.
Okay. David, what about you? Getting into Connor's mindset.
Ah, yes. The cleric of the group. The aforementioned dark horse that apparently gets his ass beat by everything and anything under the sun.
Listen, man, I don't know how I roll so well against early Connor, and it just keeps happening.
That is very true.
I feel like if he had just a little bit of wiggle room, he could be so amazing.
Listen,
But
he
I
that's
am fully
what
convinced.
dictated.
I am fully convinced that Connor will be the most valuable player in every big fight, but suck everywhere else.
it's really sad of the fact that I can't even argue that because that's exactly how I've been thinking about it because that's what that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because every single time it's a little mini fight, my boy is just on the floor
He's just getting
with
spanked.
his face in the ground and just like, okay, are we done yet? Are we done
Here's
yet?
the real question. How did you guys feel about the episode where I put you guys through the team training exercise?
I enjoyed that. I was caught by surprise doing it because I was not expecting everybody to just look at Connor immediately, be like, "You're a leader."
Listen, man, that's how you do it sometimes.
You know,
Quiet rage.
that caught me by surprise, and I was just like, okay, I guess that I'm gonna do this thing. All right, perfectly fine, got no problem with it.
What do you think was the scariest part of that exercise?
Hey, Saquon, we found your girlfriend in the chat.
What did she
Uh-huh.
say?
She says she likes looking at your face.
Oh,
And that
that's
she's not
weird.
gonna play.
That's weird. All right. Well, what was the scariest part of that exercise?
I will actually have to say that the scariest part of that entire
Oh, look,
thing.
there's half of me again.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. I will fix
Take
you.
your time.
I will
find it
fix
quite
you.
entertaining.
Hey, Riley,
Yeah.
welcome home.
Hi.
Riley, what was the scariest part of the team building exercise that I put you guys
Nothing.
through? Not even when you got downed?
No?
All right.
When I play Ramanor, I have Ramanor mental headspace.
All right, yeah. How do you get into Ramanor's character? Because we know that you are not as carefree as Ramanor.
Don't care. Pretty much. Be as optimistic as possible. And just live life.
All right.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
So he's that van from Cars.
Listen, Ramanor is just the goodest boy, okay?
He is Miter. He is
Ramanor the
Miter.
bean.
He is Miter.
Ramanor is the goodest boy. That is what Ramanor is. All right, do we want to hop back in or do we want to keep talking for a couple seconds?
I don't know. Riley, did you put the hamster back in the wheel for your internet?
I did.
All right, we're done.
I tried to
making fun of
escape.
Riley.
We don't allow escapees here, so.
Either they run the wheel or we eat them.
Mhm.
Man. All right, so I was describing this thing that you guys were in front of. Okay, so as you guys walk through this green lush field with this almost stone pathway that curves and bends booster pedonically, that's my word of the week, through this path, you look through all of this and you see that this octagonal form, this hollow octagonal thing, is standing atop a stone pedestal with stairs leading up to it. As you look inside of the hollow point of this octagon, you can see that the air or space inside of it seems to be almost textured. As you feel like if you ran your hands against it, it would be almost like a force field. You look deeper and deeper in, and you get to the center, and you see the brass ball about as big as your hand, sitting or floating. Sorry, center.
Does audio go real quiet for anyone else?
And floating in the center
Yeah.
of this octagon.
Mm-hmm.
Are there rocks on the ground?
Yes.
Az is going to pick up a rock and throw it at the thing.
So what precisely did I miss, by the way? Where are we at? What are we doing?
No, we stopped. We started talking. We started just talking. So we're in the same place we are. Give me a ranged attack.
Like just flat.
Yeah.
What is her ranged modifier? Hold on. Her longbow. Okay.
What's your?
Yeah, I'm using the stats that she has on her bow. $26.
Yeah, you hit that brass ball and it bounces up.
Nothing else
Is it-
happens?
Is it a thud or is it ring out?
It rings out.
So it's hollow.
Connor is going to do a very simple thing of looking for the largest stick he could find on the floor because he's not going to use any of his weapons.
Okay.
And when he finds it, he's going to actually take it, and he's just going to poke.
Okay, so the stick you find is about 3 feet long, so you have to
That
get pretty
works.
close. As you get closer to this thing, you see that there's actually another thing, a stone sculpture almost of a crow carved, sitting on the top of this thing. It looks down at what would be the entrance of this octagon. You still poke it?
Poke.
All right, cool. You poke it, nothing happens.
Could I have described where we went? Because I got last week we had Crazy Girl and then a thing got cut out there.
Okay, last week. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's where you are. Okay, cool. So you were with you were with the older kind of crazy woman, blah blah blah. And after you guys had done talking to her, and she had been singling out as you guys had moved on from her because she refused to lead you to where you needed to go. After a few twists and turns and things like that, you find yourself at this large, open, lush green field with a stone paved pathway that seems to be going boustropadonically through this place. And you find a octagonal, what seems to be a gate or just a doorway or something like that seems to be hollow, that's topped a stone pedestal that has stairs going into it. As Connor gets closer to it, since he has a 3-foot stick, he also notices that there is a stone sculpture of a crow sitting on top of this thing, looking down at what would be the entrance. He pokes it, nothing happens.
Okay. Now that I have a better idea, what the hell?
For those
is
of us
going
watching, no, I do not have a script. I'm not that good.
Can I do an Arcana check on this thing?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give me an Arcana check.
Make sure I am on Ramanor. Cool. That's a 2.
Man, that is a floating ball.
Can Az make one?
I was about to say, with Connor
Sure.
being as close as he is, he's gonna make one too. Mainly
Go ahead.
Because
8.
That is also a floating ball that seems to be floating by not physical means.
I think it's magical.
that is 15.
No shit, it's magical. Is what Connor's thinking.
No. Connor would just be like, really? I wouldn't have ever thought of that. Wow.
Connor, you notice that this ball is being held in place by something. Hitting it with the rock, poking it with the stick is not enough strength to get it to move.
Strength, you say?
Well, Connor's not actually looking to move it, but as it stands,
Can
Looks
I
like
make a
could.
history check?
Yeah, sure. Do it with
Specifically,
advantage.
specifically whether or not this is the gate that I read about.
Do it with
And-
advantage.
Cool. Tries to explain. Do it with advantage. 15.
All right. Yes. It is the gate you read about.
Okay. Do I get any information on like what is supposed to happen here at this gate, or just it exists?
You
And it's
know
like that gate.
that you are supposed to have in hand that brass ball.
Did one of us have the brass ball?
Nope.
Ramanor doesn't care, so he's just gonna reach out and grab the ball.
All right, cool. Give me a strength check.
Az is just standing to the side. She's
18.
Ooh.
18. Yep. You grab it and you wrap your hands around it, your giant hands, and pull it out, and then you can see what that field that was almost textured just leave. And then Ramanor, I need you to make an investigation check.
Oh, that you were gonna say a saving throw, and it's like,
We were all waiting for those dreaded words.
that's a 7.
You see that there are carvings on this ball.
On
Brass
the ball?
Yep, on the brass ball.
Do they like say anything in any languages, or
Yeah.
is it?
Do you speak Celestial?
Yes, I do.
It reads Hammerfall.
I will say those words in Celestial.
Okay. Nothing
Does
happened.
that do anything? No.
No.
Hammerfall. History check on what that is.
Sure. Are you from this area, Ramanor? Are you from this place, this world?
From the world? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You know about Hammerfall Hills.
And where is it? Like a place?
Yeah, the Hammerfall Hills are pretty far east or west. I'm sorry, pretty far west. The Hammerfall Hills. It's an island that is. It has the Hammerfall Hills, the Minas Aaron, that's a castle, and it has Orlando, which is just a large city. Hammerfall Hills is it's in the center of this island, which is literally just a collection of mountains or hills that people usually go. Usually, people who want to have a test of strength, they usually go to Hammerfall Hills.
Taking all that information and making my own assumptions without knowing if they're true. I think this might be the way to Hammerfall.
Wonderful. Well, that doesn't exactly help us get back to the stronghold.
I need Connor to make me a perception check.
Spicy.
Okay.
Ramanor starts fading away. No.
Do not steal the goodest boy.
19.
That is a 19.
You see Ramanor grab this ball, and he looks at it, and he speaks in a language that you don't know. As you-
Connor does know Celestial.
Okay, you see him speak Celestial, and you hear the words Hammerfall. As you do, you start to look around, and you can see that this looks more like a gate, a cullis, a something magical, more than it is just a hollow hexagonal thing. As you look up and around, you notice the crow again. This time, the mouth of the crow is open.
He peeks into the mouth of the crow,
There's nothing in there.
but the crow's mouth was closed earlier, right?
It was, yes.
How tall is this gate?
It's about 10 feet tall.
It's not just underneath it. How big is the crow's mouth?
It's
Big enough to fit the brass ball?
Should check.
Nat 20 for 21.
Yes, sir. It's exactly big enough for that ball.
Not sure what this is gonna do, but why not? And he just gives it to the crow.
Okay, cool. You put the ball in the crow's mouth, and then as you can, everything around you starts to rumble. You notice that the grass starts to retract back into the ground where everything becomes stone. You see that about 100 yards in every direction, almost walls seem to erect. It seems as though that there is a roof that is going flat over your head, and you look around and there are torches lining the floor and lining the walls, and it becomes almost like a cozy little place with this gate sitting at the center.
Gate change at all?
The gate does not change. It does light up just a little, and you see more words written in Celestial.
What do they say?
You have something to say, Connor, before I tell you what they say?
Hmm?
You have something to say before I tell you what they say?
I was actually about to say Connor's looking everywhere at this point.
I was gonna ask if we all see this.
Yes, of course. You are all seeing it.
Just. Nope.
So what you see written in Celestial light up on this gate, this is saying, one's magic is one's strongest attribute. Give us your strongest piece, and we shall show you peace.
We shall show you peace.
Yes.
Now, does that mean strongest spell or? Yeah, Romaner's got 3 slots for the day.
Neither of you read that because I can't.
Connor would have translated for her. More like it would have been like an absent-minded mumbling in common.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get back to my character sheet.
We are never getting back to the stronghold, are we?
Cool.
I don't think so at this point.
There goes my chance.
Who knows?
We'll make sure. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll find a way. We'll get it.
Romanor, not having very high level spells, will dump a 3rd level spell slot casting Crusader's Mantle and try and put that into the arc thing.
Okay, cool. You cast Crusader's Mantle, and it swallows the spell. Can you block off the 3rd level spell slot?
I did.
All right, cool. It basically swallows the spell. Nothing happens. And then as you wait a couple of seconds, you see the texture of the air in the center of this gate seem to come back into play again. And it now becomes an opaque gray.
Okay. Looks like we might be going to Hammerfall. We might be able to find somebody there who has a way to get us back to the keep or castle, whatever you want to call it. Better than just wandering woods.
Damn it, Connor, you have such a high passive percentage. You see inscribed on the ground, Connor. It said, it just says "Welcome home." Okay.
Welcome home. Before we even move anywhere else, Connor is going to, because the statue of the crow came with us, right?
Yep.
He's gonna look to see if the actual brass ball is still there for Hammerfall.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna look at them like, 1 second, and he's just gonna pluck it.
Okay. The gate closes.
Does everything kind of go back to where we were?
Yes. The thing that has been erected is still there. The entire establishment that is around you.
So we're still technically trapped in this room, right?
You're not trapped. You can see there's a door back.
Hey, Romanor, you want to try the door? Don't
Sure.
step through the door. Just try the door and see what's outside.
Romanor will walk over and open the door.
You open the door, Ramanor, and you find yourselves to be where you guys left off, actually. You guys are just, you look and you find yourselves just outside the very stronghold inside that old city. seems to be a port gate back to the city.
So we have two choices then. Option A, we actually finish what we'd wanted to do here. We get Az onto the council. And then figure out why this ball is here and figure out what the hell's going on over there. Or option B, we ignore the stronghold. We ignore the celestial that actually asks us to be here. And we actually just deal with the Hammer Falls.
I mean, we kind of had something to do here. I didn't realize we got transported back. So we can finish this here. Ramanar will look at will peek outside at what they're in. Is it like a building he would recognize from back at the stronghold, or no?
No, not necessarily.
It's just a random structure somewhere.
Yeah. It's not even really a random structure. So, do you have something, Shaq?
Player just remembered a thing. Didn't when Az read the map said that there was a gate on one side and the whiskey on the other side of the stronghold? So I'm on the other side of the building from where she wanted to be in the first place?
Maybe. You don't know that.
Az is making that connection in her head.
Oh.
And she's just gonna look at the door and just... Well, it did what we wanted without us wanting it, without us... I don't know what's going on anymore. This is magic beyond what I think. Can we go? This is where we need to be, at least for the whiskey.
We're getting that whiskey. And then we'll go to Hammer Falls.
Sounds like a plan.
Is there any other doors in this place, or is it just the door leading outside?
Yeah, outside.
Az is going to peek her head around the door and see what's out there.
You are currently looking at the city. If you were to step outside the door, you'd be inside the city. You'd be in the city just outside the stronghold.
So we're back in the city proper.
But not the stronghold.
Walk out of the door, you'll be about 200 yards from the entrance gate.
She pouts a little bit. It couldn't have been even a little bit convenient.
This has nothing to do with me. This is not my fault.
Hey, Ramanar. Or not Ramanar.
I'm blaming you.
Brain. Just shut up.
Connor,
Connor.
Actually, Azures, since you are trying to connect some dots, I'm going to give you a Arcana check. Give me an
Arcana check coming up.
Hey, Connor.
Yes.
Can I see that brass ball?
He holds it
kidding
out for
me?
him.
The dice do not enjoy me today. This is
You
not my day.
solid
He will
4.
He'll take it, the brass ball from Connor,
Yeah.
and say in Celestial, wary stronghold. Does anything change about the ball?
No.
I was hoping.
Yeah, as you're not very sure about if you're actually responsible.
Nope. I got nada.
Were you vocalizing those thoughts, Connor? Make a Arcana check.
Question. Daytime or nighttime?
It's nighttime.
He hit dirty 20.
You get the sense that you are not in the stronghold.
Wait, what?
One more time.
You get the
You
sense
kinda-
that you get the sense that you are not in the stronghold by being in that room.
Okay. Connor's going to think he has a random thought that just popped into his head the moment that Ramanar actually kind of holds the ball and actually says wary stronghold. He's gonna be looking back at the gate, back at the wall. He was like, "Wait, what happens if there's a mask wielder here? Correct?
To
In
what?
this town.
As far as we know,
And wasn't it said that the gates all linked major places together?
that was kind of the idea. I was hoping the brass ball would change or something,
What
but
happens
didn't.
if Hammer Falls actually has another gate, has another mask wielder? And what happens if we end up finding another ball that actually takes us to, let's just say, the Necropolis or anything else? These are all places that are said to actually wield the mask wielders. We may actually have ended up finding our easy ticket to each of the locations if we find them.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
You had a useful thought. Congratulations.
And you know what? This is when my actual act of giving you invisibility for you to actually go and scale the walls and get inside the building has now gone out the window.
You wouldn't dare.
You're right.
want-
I'm still gonna help you anyway.
You want to keep me too much. Don't know why.
I don't understand either. But anyway,
Because we're friends.
don't tell her that. It's all clearly jokes. But seeing as how it's nightfall, he's actually gonna step out. He's gonna do a couple of stretches. He's like, okay.
He said it was daytime.
No.
it's at night.
Nighttime.
Was it? Am I deaf? Okay.
A little bit.
Seeing how it's nighttime, he's just gonna look towards Ramanor and be like, well, I believe for now, let's remember where this building is. Ramanor, I will take the orb from you, just in case. Puts it away. And go distract the guards. Meanwhile, I try to get Az into the building under the cover of night and cast invisibility on her. That way she can try to quickly run and get 2 bottles of whiskey.
Cool. As you guys all walk out of this place and back into the city, the building is.
Did we not get the whiskey from?
We did.
Okay. We
Okay, so we just need
There
one
was the
bottle of whiskey.
We did, but there was the debate on stealing. Was it worth it for the mask thing? There's the whole thing. But we do need
I was
one for.
making sure we got that bottle.
Yeah. We do need one for the Celestial guy and then one for other one.
Mm-hmm.
One for Fancy Rogue Boy.
So,
Okay.
did you want a roll for something?
We'll,
For?
hold on,
Uh-huh.
real quick. Because we'd had a plan laid out as to how the shenanigan was going to go down. We knew the shift. We knew the shift the guards took and which one of them took a little longer than the others. We were going to use Ramanor as a distraction at the gate with a barrel of ale. Then Connor and Az were going to slip inside through that weak point.
What you gonna do?
I hate
I
the.
don't like the way he just checked his
I
nails.
don't like
That terrified me. We've probably lost the cask of ale at this point.
No, he still has it.
Ramanor has it.
Ramonor's just been carrying around the giant cask of ale this whole time.
It's in his bag. His gigantic bag.
Az turns to them both. Are we going with the original plan? Or are we
As far as I know.
Yes.
question for the DM are we anywhere near the time of night that we knew the shift change, like that's close to the shift change we wanted to use?
Yes, indeed, you are.
Perfect. Turns to
Um,
Ram.
Before anything else, as we start getting closer, and before we separate, Connor's going to use Eyes of Night, which gives both of them 300-foot dark vision.
Oh.
Now I can see like a security camera from the 90s for 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's useful.
And then he's also going to cast Vigilant Blessing onto Azurus as a
That-
precaution, which means that you get advantage on your next initiative roll.
Ooh.
Cool. As we're getting ready, she turns to Romanor. All right, are you ready to go and distract the gods?
Of course.
All right, you better get that ale ready, and we'll slip inside how we can.
Can Ramanor have gotten, while they were doing their stakeout stuff, can he have gotten mugs for the ale?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay. As you guys walk out of this building that you guys were originally in, it disappears.
God damn it!
What happened?
It disappeared.
The building
What
that you guys were in,
disappeared?
with the one with the building that you guys had with
The grove.
the portal and all that stuff.
Nothing's allowed to be easy.
We
No.
know where the thing is. We could always go back and check to see if it's still there.
Do we?
No, you really don't, because you got pulled into
Because
the
we-
dimensional portal.
We got pulled through a magic tree! But we still have the brass ball.
Yeah, the
Yes,
brass
we do.
ball's there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it's called just yet, because that'll give it away.
Anyway, cool. Just, well, that's inconvenient.
Alright, so you guys got the dark vision for an hour. As it stands, he's going to... Connor's just going to wait until they get closer to the actual gate wall with Az. And then he's just going to wait until the shift change starts to use Step of Night to quickly fly up with her.
All right. Go ahead and tell me how it's going down then.
Romanor.
Ramanor will wait for them to break off and do their sneaky shit. He will make sure that they had plenty of time to prepare before stepping up to the gate,
Uh-huh.
giving a small hand wave with a cask of ale under his arm. How goes the night?
You see two guards looking at you, just with this. What are you doing here, Stanley?
I figured I'd bring a cask ale. You guys are so nice. Got our request for 2 days before we can get into the stronghold. I just figured you'd enjoy some.
Sure. Both of them look at you and they're just like, all right. Come take a seat. And they like pull up a chair for you. It was obviously a little small.
Sets the cask down, pulls out mugs from his bag, and will pour a cup for each of them.
All right, cool. Both of them take a big lug or just immediately shit. They both rolled natural ones in the Constitution. They kind of look at it and they're just drunk as fuck. Okay. What do you do? You tie them up.
No, he's gonna sit there and he's just start making small talk. So, how's guarding the gate?
What gate? You mean this damn gate with all these darn dwarves? I swear to God, next time I'm just going to rip off that damn flower.
Huh. Well, I mean, at least it pays, right?
Yeah, that whiskey's pretty good.
I haven't tried it myself. Would you be willing to let me in and have some?
We can't do that now. We lose our jobs.
Oh, that's fair. He's just gonna continue talking to him, distracting.
All right.
Why am I half expecting them to just fall asleep?
Oh, one does. He's so drunk, he just kind of.
So, as it stands, Connor's going to try to be as sneaky as possible to fly as up onto
You can still check with advantage.
Hmm?
You can still
Okay.
check with advantage.
Both of us, or
Just
him? Okay.
13.
that is
You pick Az up and you hold it close to your chest and just line up. And then like people who are listening really closely, which no one is, but people who are listening really closely can hear Connor just whispering to himself like Mission Impossible theme song. Da, 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 da,
yeah,
da,
he would. He wouldn't know how he actually knows the tune, but he's definitely would.
Ramanor's choice is the 007 theme music.
You can't go wrong with that one either.
No, he does the Kronk one where Kronk like sings his own theme song.
That one.
Well, the problem is that Connor can hear Ramanor singing the Skyfall song in his head.
Yeah, I could.
Let the sky fall.
Is he singing for the guards now? I'd love to make that canon.
Sure.
Eventually, we get to the top of the wall, and we settle down, and we just start looking around.
All right, cool. So you guys look around. You see that this is kind of like a half circle that spans over about a quarter mile. You see on your side that there are no guards as you guys plan. This is the ship change. On the other side, you can see guards starting to walk out. Each guard moving around.
Okay. Connor's gonna look to her and be like,
You see 4 lanterns.
"If I will cast greater visibility on you. It'll last for a minute.
In we go.
Okay. So we can head out now, try to find it, and then able to cast it afterwards on the way out as well.
We get in, we get out. We take this as fast as we can. Don't think. All right. And she's going to look for. I mean, she looked at maps of the place. I assume she knows where the door is up here.
Yep, you see the door just south.
Great. Can I make a stealth check?
No, you run off the stealth check you made.
Huh?
You run off the stealth check Connor made.
Why? I'm me. I have a different stealth modifier, and now I'm invisible. Why am I on his?
Keep going.
Okay. She's gonna go towards the door.
All right, cool. You open up the door, and there's a guard right there. He doesn't see you.
How? We're up on a wall, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Az's first thought was extremely violent.
That's a not one. Okay.
He doesn't see you.
You wasted your good luck before the game, Ford.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Keep going.
He's standing in front of the door, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna be right back while y'all do this.
She's going to quietly, because you can summon a familiar within a range of. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. I can summon it within 30 feet of me. Cool. She's going to summon Katai. Kind of like to the side of her and a little back behind her on the floor and see if the guy gets distracted by him. Because he's a very colorful little lizard.
Yeah, he gets distracted. He's like, ooh, pretty lizard.
And so Katai, she's commanding Katai mentally as he goes. So Katai goes and like skitters up and then around his feet and then goes back.
Into the...
Like, and then just walks back, like, where he was.
Okay, he kind of laughs and chuckles like that.
And he's gonna, like, climb up the wall and, like, sit at the top and then do that lizard, like, push-up thing.
Huh. And he kind of walks over to her and just, like, tries to, like...
Is he now out of the way of the door?
Yes.
Great. Can I make a sleight of hand check to open the door?
The door's still open.
Oh, it's open. We're going in.
Okay, cool. Go on in. You walk in and you see a spiral staircase.
Beautiful. She's going down.
Cool. You go down the staircase. Connor, are you doing anything?
Connor is going to find somewhere above everything, in order to kind of hide out, because greater invisibility only works on one person. So he's actually going to have his attention on, like, keep his concentration for her.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. So give me a perception check.
okay.
You're looking for the high ground.
That's
16.
a 16.
You find what looks to be a very tall obelisk that seems to have an outline.
Then yeah, he's kind of like hide in that little
Okay,
around
cool.
it, so that way.
All right,
well,
cool. In my head canon, Connor's just kind of sitting there, Indian style, with his hands in his lap, listening for Ramon's and has his thoughts. He's the controller. You know?
Yeah, no. Actually, no.
What
That
he
that
can hear
hands.
as thoughts.
Huh?
What was that? What
Yeah,
are
so-
as his thoughts? Yeah, come on, tell us. What are as his thoughts?
No, I was just wondering, like, if anything happened, he can hear her thoughts if something goes bad, and she's just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, she can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
That was
yeah,
it.
because she also has the necklace.
But
He could actually communicate back towards her.
she's not really thinking, but like her thoughts are extremely focused right now. It's just get in, get out. She's inspecting everything as she goes.
All right, cool. You reach the bottom floor of this tent. You see around, and you see that there are 4 corridors. 2 to your left, 2 to your right. One has kind of like a glowing light come from it. The rest of them seem to be pitch black. From your paperwork that you've gone through, there should be a 5th door.
She's gonna go looking for the 5th door.
All right, cool. You start walking around. Give me a stealth check now. I swear to God, I'd be really good.
I was about to say, doesn't she get an advantage because in fact she's still kind of under invisibility?
Sure, roll a game for advantage.
There you
Okay,
go.
nah.
29.
All right, cool. No one's gonna catch you. Well, actually, find out. Yeah, no one's gonna catch you. As you're walking around, you're looking for this 5th door, and you're kind of having a hard time. Give me a perception. Do you want to ask for help from your controller, who probably has a map on him?
How do I get help from him?
You think it.
Just trying to find the 5th door. Not sure where it is.
All right, cool. Now you can roll with advantage.
Yay.
Connor would just be like, yeah,
Pretty
this-
clean.
A dirty 20. You are scouring everything, kind of feeling around that nature, and you can feel that there's a breeze coming from a specific portion of the wall.
She's going to start feeling around the wall for cracks or specific places that feel like the breeze is coming from.
Okay, Connor, give me an investigation check on the map. And if you roll high enough, you will know exactly where
there's nothing else, right? Just straight investigation roll, right?
Straight investigation.
Okay.
21, not 20. Connor, you know exactly where this hidden brick is. You tell her, 3. You just give me something. Just tell her.
Hey, so you're still stuck on the wall, and there's a breeze.
Yep.
There's a check on that wall from the breeze. 5th stone to the right, 3 up. Should go in.
Push, and the brick just goes about halfway in, and then the door starts to rumble and rolls.
Look around and make sure nobody's hearing that.
You hear from the background, huh?
Ooh, she is going to slip inside real fast.
All right, cool. You go ahead and walk inside. The door does not close behind. Keep going. What are you doing?
Cool. She's going to keep going. She's
All right, cool.
somewhere to go.
All right, cool. You are now on the staircase even lower. As you are following the staircase, you then come to a split forked path, left or right.
I have no way of knowing anything, do I?
I mean, you've looked at it a couple times. I'll say, give me a history check, saying that, seeing if you remember.
History check. Let's go. 17.
17. You remember that you're supposed to go right.
Cool. She's gonna go left. You
What? Why?
You left.
I
no,
said right.
You said right.
I'm having problems hearing you.
No retconning. You're going left. I'm joking.
I swear. You know what? No. This is now canon.
Oh.
I'm gonna go left. Wait, are you at the fork? Yes. Why? You're supposed to go right.
She just kind of goes quiet. Stupid woman.
Connor, give me a stealth check. I want to make sure no one notices you while you're up there.
Thankfully, he took off his armor, or else he had disadvantage on these rolls. 17.
17. You're good. Okay, cool. As you go left,
Right.
yeah, I know. As you go right, you get deeper and you smell burning sap. What do you do?
That's an old smell. And she's thinking,
Walls.
she's saying nothing aloud. Everything.
The walls are closed. You don't see an opening anywhere.
She's gonna odd smell and keep going.
Okay, cool. As you're walking, you feel something drip on your feet.
Not gonna look. Just
All right, cool. You keep going. You're still going down this corridor, and it gets hotter and hotter. You feel again something drip on your leg.
to Connor, she just thinks, it's supposed to be this hot down here.
Is it supposed to be that hot down there for Connor to respond back properly?
Is it supposed to be that hot down there?
It's like, it smells like burning sap. And it's really hot. I don't think this is where you'd keep whiskey. At least in my
The
area.
smell gets almost sugary.
It gets almost what?
Sugary, sweet.
It's starting to smell more like syrup than whiskey.
It may be the process that they're using. That it it requires the heat.
Feel something dripping around this thing. This time it's not scalding hot. It's pretty.
Ow. Get it off.
Give me a perception check.
23.
It smells like isopropyl.
I was like, what?
Isopropyl, straight alcohol.
I'm gonna lick her finger.
It tastes like raw, undistilled alcohol.
Jeez. Okay. No, this is the right way. Moving on.
Yeah, okay, cool. As you walk out and you see that the floor gets more and more moist as you walk through it. And once you get to the end of it, you see that you are at a large expanse. It seems like to be a giant drop-off. There's nowhere to go unless you decide to jump. Underneath you is a giant grass cave, and that there are chutes on either end that are slanted down. You can see that there's little bits of liquid inside of there, but you finally realize that you are standing in a distilling tube. You look towards the center of the room, and there is a giant tank that is feeding each one.
So,
At the bottom is a giant brass container that is holding hot liquid. It seems to be the distilling chamber.
and is there any other doorway in here or hallway? It just ends in this?
Yep.
Just kind of stares and then to Connor. So I have both found it and haven't found it. And she describes the scene before her to him.
Connor's gonna think and he's gonna say, "Is there any containers nearby?"
Can I roll investigation? Making sure I get to the right server. Not that I can see. It's also a bit strange down here to try and see anything. But
As you hear footsteps coming from behind you. Give me a
oh,
perception check.
company. 30-20.
At the pace they're walking, they're about 2 minutes away.
Is there any easy there's just like that big basin at the bottom. I'm assuming it's not something she can just like lean over and dip into, right?
Nope. It's about 300 yards.
So there's nothing she can easily access except the chutes, or are those like there's just wall, there's nothing she can walk along, it just ends in
Nothing you can walk along. I can make a perception check.
another one?
So
18.
you see the bricks are staggered.
They look climbable. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to hide in here for a minute as people come looking. Right for me, I guess.
I mean, you're still invisible too. So.
I know, but like if they come up to the end of the hallway, and she's there, even invisible, like hit her. You know, they can touch her. Unless she just sticks herself up against the wall.
With you.
Against
Ramanor,
the
what are you
wall.
doing? We'll go back. Ramanor, what are you doing?
Ramanor has been trying to give this man more ale.
They're both passed out drunk. At this point.
Both passed out?
Yep.
Is there any visible keys on them or key rings?
Or one of them is.
He's gonna take the key ring.
Give me a
Okay.
sleight of hand check. They're
Is
pretty
the
drunk,
man-
so they're pretty drunk, but still.
It's a 9.
You wake them up. Hey, what are you doing?
I so want to hear Romanor getting himself out of this. I want to hear Romanor getting himself out of this.
I'm just making sure you're okay. That's a lot of alcohol, and you seem pretty drunk. I'm trying to make sure you're okay.
Give me a deception check.
18.
Sir, I'm fine. And he snatches the next cup of ale from you. It downs it.
And then passes out.
No, he is completely sobered up. He's like, now give me another.
Oh, sure. And he pours him another drink.
He's still looking good.
It's pretty tiring out here.
It's always tiring out here.
Well, at least you have ale.
Where'd you get this from? Just take some notes.
In the inn in town.
I'm rolling 19s and 15s this entire time on this. Okay. It's pretty good stuff. He dips his whole trough in. This is getting a little tipsy, a little woozy.
You're pretty good at withstanding that stuff, huh?
So I drink all the time anyway. My wife asked me if I have a drinking problem. I was like, no, does it look like it? Okay.
It seems like he had no problem drinking to me.
He's drunk. He's drunk again.
He's drunk again. Hey, you think I'd be able to get a tour of the place?
Your perception check. Not perception, it's like persuasion check. With disadvantage, as you're trying to get him to do something.
Still a 13.
He's drunk. He's like, you know what? I like you. I'll take you in and I'll show you the foyer, but then we'll have to get out, okay?
That's fine with me.
He like unlocks the gate. He like pulls it open. He kind of hobbles in. He like waves to you.
He walks through.
As we pan back to you, what are you doing?
Plotting. Okay. She hears people coming. She sees the situation in front of her is weird. She's going to quickly summon Katai to her, as he was before on the wall. And then she's going to send him skittering back down the hallway towards where she hears people coming. And she is going to stick herself up against a wall. I know she's still invisible, but then she's going to use his sight.
Okay, cool. You see one guard.
Katai is going to walk up his leg.
Yeah, he notices something goes up his leg, and he like takes his.
Not like in his pants, like he's on top of the cloth. Like he's on the shoe, and then he's like on top of the cloth. He's not going in his clothes. To clarify.
That's a different he doesn't notice it.
He what?
Doesn't
notice Katai.
Katai is going to skitter up his front and onto his shoulder, and then is then going to bump on his face.
He like screams. Ah! Pretty good.
Katai's just holding on for dear life onto his shoulder. Just trying to cause a distraction.
Give me a perception check.
I need to use the lizard stats. Hold on. I have them favorited on my browser. Katai, come on, dude. Passive perception of 9. Yes, I. Six.
Yeah. Okay, what else are you doing?
Katai is trying to distract the guard right now.
All right, cool. What's Katai's AC?
10.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Katai takes 7 points of piercing.
He's gone.
Okay.
You killed my familiar.
You know, from what happened, you can tell that I got hit by the plane.
I hate the process I'm gonna have to go through to resummon him, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Shit. Anyway, Az comes back into herself and is very, very angry, but knows now is not the time to be loud angry. Is the guard still coming?
Probably. They probably have more suspicion.
She's going to quickly peek around that ledge. Are any of those chutes near her at all?
Each chute is evenly spaced apart.
She is very, very, very much wondering what the hell is down that left hall.
We're climbing for you to get you to climb. There'll be a DC 10 check to climb 5 feet. And then in increments of 5, you can climb 5 more feet. And if you roll a natural 1, you drop, and then you have to make a dexterity saving. And if you succeed that saving,
Death by alcohol.
You can catch
Not
it.
the way, not the fun kind of death by alcohol either.
So choose what you want to do. Then you choose to climb.
I would just walk past him.
You are
She
invincible.
wants to go see what's down that left hall, because if this is where it's being made, where's it being stored? So she is going to attempt to sneak past him.
Okay, cool. Give me an advantage stealth check. Actually, no. This stealth check would be at disadvantage because the floor is damaged with your footsteps. Give me a stealth check
Flat?
straight. Yep, straight. Flat stealth check.
22.
22 is good. You get past it. Oh, let me go. That's good. You pass it.
Great. And then she's going to go down that left hall that she didn't go down before.
Okay, you go down that left hall and you find another spiral staircase.
She gonna go.
All right, cool. You head down, and this room is significantly cooler. And as you get out, you find yourself in front of a almost 20-foot tall complex. See that you are at the bottom of what you are.
You're really getting
Didn't
quiet.
hear any of that.
You
You
just
were- you
got
could-
to the very obelisk that Connor's sitting at on the very top. You're at the
Yeah.
base of it.
You're at,
How
you're
are
at, not,
you
not the obelisk, but you're at the top of the copper basin. You're at the bottom of the copper basin. You were just at the top of it.
Okay. And is there anything other than the bottom of the basin?
You see barrels that have been freshly fired, and some of them are freshly filled.
No bottles.
No bottles.
She's gonna pull out her water skin. Empty it. And is going to try and get into one of the barrels to fill it.
All right, cool. Give me a dexterity check.
It hasn't been aged enough.
21. Okay, cool. You pop one of them open and you just dip your water skin and fill it up. There you go.
And closes it right back up. Puts it away to Connor. Well, didn't find a bottle, but I made one of my own. So, on my way back up.
Okay.
Connor, give me another stealth check.
Gotcha.
No. We pan over you and you are inside.
That's an 11.
Okay, Connor. The 16 hit.
Currently, yes.
Oh,
Alright.
new armor!
Connor, you feel a crossbow bolt right to your shoulder. And you, my friend, take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oi! I see him in there, the obelisk.
Does he say anything to Az?
Ash just hears shit.
Immediately, get out.
Ramanor, you
wait.
hear that man scream. Oi! I see him there in the obelisk.
You just lost your
They're up-
invisibility.
They're up on.
Oh, snap! As you just lost your invisibility.
But she's... Yeah, okay. She... Yep. Okay.
They're up on the top of like the stronghold, right?
So Az is deep inside the stone. Connor is at the top of an
Yeah,
obelisk.
I meant guard and Connor.
Yes.
There's the guard that I'm walking with.
I'll wait before I decide anything. I have an idea in mind, but I'll wait for this.
Ramanor will. Let's get one guard out of the game. He takes his hammer and is going to non-lethal hit this man.
All right, cool. Roll me an attack.
I was hoping for no bloodshed, but here we go.
Advantage, because not expecting.
Sure.
It's an 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
At least I have 2. That's a 12.
That also does not hit.
Why am I rolling everything below a 10?
Important question before we talk about that. Is it just the one guard? And how far is he from me?
He's about 100 feet away.
100 feet? Okay. Alright, good to know.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
You can finish with Romanor. I'm still deciding my
Okay,
course of
cool.
action.
Ramanor, you take 2 swings and you miss. And this man
Does he even notice?
he's pretty drunk. No, he doesn't notice. He's like, oh, it's kind of windy out here.
Romanor's just like stops for a second. It's just like, and thinks in his head, and Connor would hear. Well, that was kind of close.
That's all Connor hears. He has no context for that. All he hears is that was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connor?
Connor is very simple. He's gonna kind of look as if he drops off the obelisk,
He's gonna. Okay, cool. Yeah.
but he's using Step of the Night again because it only works for a minute anyway. So it actually looks as if like he's kind of fell over from the crossbow bolt. Like when he gets to about halfway, he actually just like jets over to like where this guy is, and as he gets within 90 feet, he casts a level 3 sleep.
The 16 save.
No, because it depends on his actual HP and what I roll.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a save. You have to roll for the amount of hit points it can affect.
When you're trying to remember to see what the minimum is for the roll, it is 5d8, and since I'm doing it at level 3, it's 98.
I would laugh so hard.
33.
Oh,
If his
God.
HP is less than 33, he is passed the hell out.
Got 35 HP.
Son of a...
Oh no! All right.
There's 3 1s in there, and that pisses me the hell off.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, 14 does hit him.
Oh, I'll hit you. Yeah.
Yeah, 14 hits me.
Okay. You take 9 piercing damage from another crossbow.
Yeah, at this point, Connor's just gonna end up being right next to him.
Okay. Az, we're back to you. What are you doing?
I'll wait for Az before I actually end up doing this.
As realizes by now something's gone wrong if she's lost the spell, and he sounded panicked. So he's just going to shake her head. Nothing can be simple here, can it? Not with these ones. And we'll start sneaking her way back up. Unless there... is there anything else in this room? Other than rooms?
We can make a perception check. I don't think we necessarily have time. I just think she has time. You don't see anything.
She don't see anything, she's just gonna go. She's just gonna leave. So she's going up the staircase. Can I make a stealth check?
Yes, you can.
31.
All right, you hug the wall.
Just, yeah. This woman's just keeping to the walls and goes up, and then she's just beelining her way out.
All right, cool. We're panning back to Ramanar. Ramanar, I need you to make me a strength check.
Strength check?
Strength save. I'm sorry.
12.
Oh. You feel someone grab your wrist, but you don't move.
Something grabs my wrist, but what?
You don't move. You're not strong enough to overpower you.
He just looks back. Who is it? What is it?
You see a guard.
Did he see me swing?
He did.
Shit.
Hit him now. Bonk. Pop goes the weasel.
How much shorter can I be with that? I don't think this would work.
Nat 20 persuasion check. I didn't do it. I was trying to kill the fly on his shoulder.
Obviously. Clearly. I can only look 3 feet shorter. Okay, that's sad. Uh, he will. You know what? I'm gonna try this. What do you want?
I saw you swinging, my buddy.
I got no clue what you're talking about. Can I try and persuade him to make him think he saw it?
No, you can deceive him, though.
Please, dice gods. That's a 12.
Can't lie to me. I saw it clear as day.
Okay. Cool.
Ramonor, a 13 did not hit, right?
Hell no.
All right, cool. He whiffs his sword at you.
Clang.
Ramonor is going to attempt to grapple.
All right, cool. Strength check.
Is it athletics? Because I think grapple's athletics, isn't
Yeah, athletics is fine. Yeah.
it? Hey, 15.
No, you don't grapple him. He's too slippery.
Okay. Instead, I will take up my hammer and hit him with it.
I rolled a natural 19.
Oh, damn. $17 hit?
17 does hit. 16
Okay. That's 8.
8 bludgeoning damage. Okay, cool. You smack this man across the face, and he kind of does a little twirl, and he stands back strong and looks at you. He's like, "Is that all you got?"
No. But if you want all I got, I can get you next time.
Connor, we're back to you.
Yep. So,
Don't you love how this always involves in combat?
Connor's going to do a very simple thing. Connor's just going to look at him and be like, sorry for this.
What are you doing, Connor?
He's going to attack him with his Warhammer. He's going to cast a level 5 spiritual weapon.
Okay.
The 10
10.
misses.
10 misses, yes.
I'm like, I'm supposed to have things. Why do I not have things?
You cast greater invisibility, didn't you?
No, that was before, but I already lost the concentration. And
well,
even then, spiritual weapon isn't a concentration spell.
Mhm.
But it's a spell slot, right?
Yeah, but I didn't. Greater invisibility is level 5. I mean level 4.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
And
exactly.
I didn't use any spells since like our
Yeah.
last long rest, so I
Yeah.
should actually be full.
Yeah, you should have one.
Yeah.
What spell you?
Give me 1 second. I am fixing it now, because I already just did. Try that again. "12 misses, I'm sure.
You said sorry for what?
Giving you a
misses,
breeze.
right? 5 misses, right?
Yeah. 5
Alright,
misses.
cool. And then he like tries to shoot a crossbow bolt like super close, and then he misses that, and he goes this sword. It does an 8 miss as well,
Mm-hmm.
and he just kind of he like whips past you with the sword, and you like jump back off. As you are running through, and you are finding yourself now at the top of the castle wall again. You see Connor engaged in combat. You see Connor engaged at the floor of the castle. What do you?
Neither of you can ever be sneaky, can you? And she's going to
I'm
Pull
just
out.
wearing chain, man.
we're gonna pull out our sunblade and we're going to attack.
You are very far away from both.
gonna run for it. She's gonna go. Well, okay,
You're
no.
going to run for it? You sure you want to jump that far? I think you might.
I'm confused. Where am I in relation to them?
Okay, so if you are here, Connor is here, Ramanor is here. Like,
Okay, got it. I just didn't know where I was. That's fine. How far away is doesn't matter. I've got 150 to 600 foot range on that. She's gonna pull out her bow and pew pew.
all right, cool. Give me a ranged weapon.
She gets 2 of them.
Azura's using something other than her sunblade?
She did it when we fought the spiders.
Yes, you did.
Both of those hit.
Nice. Pew pew.
All right, cool. Connor,
Sneak attack?
Oh,
Oh wait, no, it's not finesse, is it?
Yes, it is. It's a bow, technically. Range attack.
is
It
it
says
bow?
it's either finesse or range.
sure.
yay. I forget what my sneak attack is because I haven't been able to use it in so long. Hold on.
You keep
Just type
trying to
in- no, just
you
type
keep trying
in,
to rationalize
attack.
me using sneak attack.
Attack, sneak, attack. Just type in attack, sneak. It'll roll it for you.
I remember you tried to use attack for sneak attack, but that's not going to fly with me.
An extra 9 damage.
Extra
So
9 damage.
20.
Yeah, 20 damage.
Yeah.
Connor, you see out of nowhere just go 2 arrows just right into this person like face, and yeah, he looks pretty hurt.
You just hear as through the necklace. Really? That's it.
Oh,
All she gets back is,
Hey!
it is not my fault. Do not.
Ramanor.
Come at me.
back to you, buddy.
Ramanor will swing his hammer. Again. 18 to hit.
Yep, 5 damage.
And we're gonna add a... Yeah, level 3 smite.
Sure.
Because I feel like it. Which is, what? 1d8. Oh no, 2d8 for first. Third, 4. So, extra 5. That's 27. So, 32 total.
Looking pretty fucked up.
How much health this man's got?
I think their HP is 35.
I already dealt 8 to him.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, he's dead. How do you want to kill him?
It's just
I
a
thought you
smack
were doing
across the jaw.
non-lethal.
He is doing non-lethal, but this is a smite, so it has to be lethal.
That's lethal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You smack him across the jaw and you hear his face crack.
Can it be non-lethal with smite?
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
You got another attack, and there's your drunk friend behind you. Let me see if he notices any of it.
Giant flash of light.
Yeah, he notices this. Not only does he notice, he's sober up. He's poised to attack. Hey, what are you doing?
Like a
I still
Skyrim.
have one more attack.
You're right.
Sounds like a Skyrim guard.
Mm-hmm.
Spin around, and we'll toss another level 3 smite into this because I have one more slot.
What?
23 to hit.
9. 16,
That is 25 damage total.
He looks pretty hurt. He ain't dead. And he goes to attack at you, Ramanor, and he misses. He goes to attack again, and he misses for 2. Yeah. Connor.
All right. Connor, once again, annoyed. He's just gonna look at it and just like, fuck you.
You guys have one more round before more guards.
End them all.
Every 3 rounds, I'll have 1d4.
All right, we'll kill all of the guards, and the stronghold will be ours.
24.
Hit. 11. How do you kill him?
When did we become murder hobos?
This is not gonna be a killing strike. He's just gonna knock him flat out.
Okay, cool. You knock him out. You hit him square on the back of the neck like an anime killer. And then you catch him by his chest.
Yep.
Oh, great.
At the
Ramanor
same
murdered.
time
Okay.
that happens, how far distance wise is Ramanor from me at this moment?
He's about 70 feet away.
70 feet? Oh, never mind. He would just end up looking to Az and be like, "Can you just help Ramanor down? Because I would try, but I can only go my spiritual weapon can only go 60 feet."
You shoot him from up here, but you're going to need to get me down to leave. And she will.
I got you covered for that. And he's actually going to pretty much be ready to grab her the moment that she loses her arrow, using another one of his abilities, the Steps of Night, in order to actually just vamoose them out of there after she really shoots him.
All right, cool. Shaq, give me a ranged weapon attack -5. That's a very far distance.
Well, no, the range on a longbow is. Hold on. Range on a longbow is 150 to 600 feet.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. 18 hits, 6 damage. 14 hits, 12 damage. And how do you want to just take them out? Knock them out?
He's gonna die?
Ranged can't be non-lethal.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hit him square in the neck. He's dead.
Yeah.
You've murdered 2 men.
All right.
That's an easy day for Az.
Yeah.
All
exactly.
right. You got 10
Technically,
seconds.
she only killed one.
Yeah.
Ramanor will. Oh, he can't cast Greater Steed within that.
Ramanor, Connor pretty much grabs Az right around the waist and just flies out. At the same time, he uses the gauntlet. Run.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Ramanor.
Ramanor is running towards the front gate.
All right, cool. Ramanor is running towards the front gate.
Az still has her bow out. So if anyone tries to attack Ramanor, she's going.
You see 6 guards onto the balcony of this place as you guys are getting away, and all of them spot. What do you do?
Spot all of
All
us.
of them spot
From
me.
All of them spot Connor and Az.
flying away. How dare they? We just need to get over the wall. We'll be fine. They can't see our faces. We got our back.
You're already over the wall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Connor would have actually jumped off the wall and kind of just flew low.
Run.
Well,
Connor,
considering both of the men that saw Ramanor dead, he's going to use his ability as a Furbolg to disguise himself as somebody 6'6", humanoid, wearing guard armor,
all right, cool.
and he's just gonna stroll to the front gate. Actually, he's gonna disguise himself as the guy he was following.
Okay.
Once we hit
I'll
the
let you
ground,
have it.
it's running.
Connor, your bag starts to fight.
He would look to Az. My bag's vibrating.
Go back is what?
Something is going off in my bag. Can you reach it?
You can reach over and get in there.
No, because he'd be holding, he's holding you over, so that way you can still aim from behind
Oh, got it.
as he's flying away. So you're.
We've
kinda
got a
looking-
face full of ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, she'll reach in and try and find whatever is vibrating.
You pull out the brass ball and you find it.
It's the brass bowl.
Okay, can you kind of bring it out? Just let me see it.
Kind of holds it in front of his face.
Connor, you see the words twist. Right?
Twist.
Yep, TWIST.
So he relays the translation to Az.
We'll take it. Try and twist it. I don't know. That's her first thought.
Ramanor, roll me a perception check.
Oh
No, that's her
no!
first thought. It says twist. Fine, twist it.
14.
Commodore, you see a white gate open in the middle of the sky, and Connor and Ash just disappear into it. And then it closes. And with that, we're going to our break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
And go.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our team, they're off camera, they're muted, they can't, they're not invited right now because they decided to go abandon Ramanor. Ramanor, I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
All right, Ramanor, we're gonna hop right on in. Ramanor, you recently disguised yourself as the drunk man you were following. You were wearing the armor. You've made yourself into a humanoid, 6'6" person, and you just saw a gate, a glowing white gate, show up where as it kind of were, and it just closed behind. Can you roll me an Arcana check?
Do I need to roll one? I mean,
You don't need to, but you can.
fairly obvious what happened. 17.
You can tell that they went into a pocket dimension.
Okay, he's gonna like stop for a second at seeing that before remembering he's disguised as somebody and needs to be acting accordingly. He will go out to like the gate and like close it behind him.
Okay.
And like just stand ready for if somebody's coming through the front gate, as if he's protecting the outside while the inside deals with things.
Okay, cool. You see a man in what seems to be fairly official clothing, still military style clothing, but very official. He comes out, he's like, Kaylor, how are things out here? Have you heard of the ruckus inside?
I do my best to disguise my voice as guy I just killed.
Sure, his name's Kaylor, yeah.
What is that, performance?
Yeah.
14.
You kind of have it.
What did he sound like again?
He says, "Oi, okay, how are you doing there?"
Everything's okay. I mean, there's something going on inside. I'm making sure nobody gets in.
That wasn't a part of your training. Your training was to jump into action as soon as you heard something.
Yeah, well, closed gate means they stay inside.
So, yeah, keep watching the gate.
Did he just stay there
No, he
till
walks off.
Mans is out of view?
He walks off.
Okay. Did he walk in or just away?
Away.
Can I watch, make sure?
He's not looking back at you. He's kind of scanning everything.
Booking it. Not like
You're-
booking it, but like walking casually away.
Okay, cool. You walk deeper and deeper into the city, and you find Falcon Kilgore standing in the center of the town square. He's
He
just,
will.
do you
will
revert
walk-
back to your? Do you revert back to your normal self?
He does not.
Okay.
And he'll walk up and revert back to his normal voice. You couldn't tell, we kind of got caught. It's not her fault, though. It's kind of mine and Connor's.
Where is she?
Pocket dimension. Of some sort.
Can you get her here?
Sorry, I can't. I have no idea where that pocket dimension is. And I don't think they do either.
Well, I'll give you
How long?
12 hours.
Why do I have a deadline?
That she has a deadline.
I mean, look, buddy, I have no idea how to get her back here at all. I have no magic to find her either.
Well, let's hope she figures it out. He just kind of disappears.
Okay. He will drop disguise and go to the inn and just wait.
Okay. Riley, go on mute and close your and turn out. The other two can come off. All right, so you guys are flying. Connor has a face full of ass, and you're just going. And she twisted in midair, and then you guys kind of fly into this dimensional door, and and then it closes behind you, and then you kind of stop midair, Connor, and you notice that there's a sign on the ground, and it says "Welcome home." What do you guys do? See that same octagonal structure in the center.
Is he still carrying her?
Yep.
Down.
Bloody hells. And he just he actually drops to the ground and then puts her down.
She kind of dusts herself off. She's still holding the thing. Tucks away her longbow. You know, I hate a lot of magic. Where are we?
If I'm not mistaken, I might be. Remember that room that we were in when we transported over to Hammer Falls?
Yes, but what's outside the room?
I don't know yet. Can I get the ball, please? Thank you. Connor?
You can tell she's really upset right now by something because she hasn't mentioned Katai being squished yet. It's really making her upset.
Do you want to tell me what's bothering you now? Meanwhile, I go check and see what's outside.
Get to it later. Nothing I can do about it right now. Anyway, door.
Connor walks over to the door. He opens it and peeks out again to see what's out there.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. A 14? He just laughed.
You open the door, and you are actually right outside the city of Rams.
Wait, where?
You're right outside the city of Lamps.
Connor's going to look at the actual orb again. What does it say on the orb?
Oh, what does it say on the orb?
Mm-hmm.
Hammerfall.
He's gonna look back to Az and be like, what exactly did you do with this? 1, 2, how many?
I just twisted it. It said twist, I went twist.
Which directions? Top, bottom? Did you...
Yeah! We were flying, I had a bow in hand, I don't know what I did. I went twist.
I'm just trying to get us back there. I am just trying to get us back.
Give me an information check. Either one.
22.
You notice that this orb doesn't necessarily have a sentience to it, but it is looking for something to become one.
So the orb is looking for something to join with.
Right? I'm looking
Something,
for Romanor.
something to, something to. I don't want to say the word.
Assimilate with?
No, no.
Connor's gonna take it in his hand. And he's going to twist it back a click.
Okay.
And then he's going to go up to the...
You feel it stab you in.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
You feel something coursing through your veins. Fight it, or do you
I did not make out a word of that.
you feel something coursing through your veins. Do you want to fight it, or do you want to let it take you over?
Take
Or do
me
you want,
over.
or do you want to embrace it? I guess.
Okay, I was about to say that's two completely different things right there with
wanna-
that sentence.
Do you want to embrace it, or do you want to fight it?
It's the only way to get back to Romanor. He would end up embracing it.
All right, cool. Take the pocket dimension brass ball and put it in one of your tools.
Okay.
He's attuned to it now.
What does that mean? I say as I bite the head off the gummy bear.
What are you doing now?
He would. Actually, I'm trying to find a damn thing online. Apparently, I can't. Okay. Looks like I had to make the item. Alright, I'll make that later. He would end up looking at it and trying to see if there's any way to... If he's attuned to it, he gets some knowledge of the actual orb, correct?
Yep. This orb, this particular one, not only is the key to a colorskate, but also is the key to a pocket dimension. Only that orb gives access to. So you're only able to access said pocket dimension through that orb. That orb also allows you to teleport to places you've either been to before or to the name of the place inscribed itself through the gate itself. And you can use the door function to go to places you go to.
Okay.
Each time you have to make a DC for you. Anyone else using it who's not attuned to it has a DC 15 wisdom check. For you, you have to make a DC 10 wisdom check since you're attuned to it.
Okay. Knowing that, he would end up thinking back to the stronghold.
Yep.
And pretty much trying to tell it, take me back to the stronghold.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and try and open the door and give me a wisdom check.
16.
16. All right, cool. You open up and you are in the town square.
Connor would end up looking out tentatively, just like, okay, is there anybody here?
On there.
Then he's just gonna pretty much like look at Az, like, let's get to the inn, let's take care of what you need, and let's go.
Connor, Romanor, open up your camera back. All right. Hello.
The band's back together.
You have officially unsplit the party.
Yes, I have. I have.
Good job. Nobody let Az touch that thing ever again.
It doesn't matter at this point. Connor will take care of it.
You walk into the tavern, and as you see Falcon Killer sitting on the other side, on the opposite side.
I have some whiskey to deliver. Well, actually, she turns to them. Can I have the bottle, please? And she hands them over the water skin.
To who? Us?
Which of you is holding the bottle of whiskey that we got?
Amador is in the room.
Oh, no. Connor actually has the bottle that we got from her.
He's going to exchange the bottle for the water skin.
Okay.
You go to Romanov. I'll deal with him.
Okay. Remember, I'm in your head.
Don't remind me. And she starts walking for the dude.
Connor goes upstairs to find Ramanar.
Amador is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. You sit down across from Falcon Killer.
Sit across from his Fulton, right?
Huh?
I'm sitting across from Fulton is his name.
Yep, Faulton.
Sorry. My fireworks going off up my street. Sits down, puts the bottle of whiskey on the table, and slides it over.
He looks at it. He looks at you. He says, "What is it you want to protect most in this world?"
Rough question. At this point, the only thing I have left to protect are those two.
Fallen angel. That's what I would call him.
Fallen angel, what?
He says a fallen angel is what he would call you. Someone who has resorted to dark deeds to protect those they love.
I resorted to dark deeds a long time ago to keep alive. Not ashamed of it.
There's a cathedral to the north. We call it the Cathedral of the Fallen. That will be your station.
Must I stay there?
And he hands you a mask made out of iron.
Am I allowed to keep traveling, or do I have to stay at this cathedral?
You can travel as you like. But if someone threatens the thing you must protect the most, you must protect it.
Understood.
He walks out.
Sorry, player needs to wiggle in excitement for a moment. Happy stims. He's going to look at the mask. She's going to look around. Is there anyone else right now?
Nope, too late.
She's going to put it on.
All right, you put the mask on, and it almost adheres to your face.
Cool, spooky. Ugh. Tries to take it off.
It comes off.
Okay.
Doesn't come off. It's stuck there forever.
Wow. Certainly been an interesting past couple of days. And she gets up, and she goes upstairs to the boys.
Right. As you walk upstairs to the boys and you reflect on this crazy day that you all have had, that is actually where we should end our session. It's the best place to stop.
All right.
Because if we got into anything else, we'd be playing till 3 a.m.
And
Wow.
yet, we're just like,
Another
for all of
gummy
us,
bear.
all of us are just like at the same time. It's like, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
we got an extra couple of minutes before we are normally scheduled to end. Let's debrief.
Not gonna lie, this was very enjoyable, especially with that twist in it.
That's a simple twist.
You abandoned Romulus.
Ah,
Connor got us back. That's all that matters at the end of the day. And it was an accidental. It was a accidental separation.
Ashes.
Doesn't think many things in general.
Actually, out of game, but in character, give me even or odd for your deja vu.
Too odd.
Got a 7. You remember the Cathedral of the Fallen is where you encountered the specific mass holder that you
Named who?
specific mask holder we're dealing with now.
Oh.
That's where you first encountered them.
The one that just handed me the mask, or the one that we're after?
The one that you're after.
Got it. Now that's my territory. You can't have it.
Now that's going to be an interesting conversation.
My turf. Back off. Harris just walks up. My home now, bitch. I'm excited. Can I just say, I love Romanor's entire thing with the guard.
That was beautifully done. I have to give you kudos for that, sir.
Swing, swing. Oh, it's windy out here.
I'm out here, gates closed. They can't get out.
Okay, get out.
Gotta have the stupid logic.
I just never think that you'll use like the mechanics that I build against yourselves and then do
Mechanics of what?
the ball, for example.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no. Connor now has the ball? I'm sorry. Oh, hey, you want to go back to somewhere we've already been? I got you covered.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the sheet for it later. Because you can't just use it.
Oh, no. We'd still be traveling regardless of it, but when they decide to go, like, oh, hey, let's go back to, like, let's say the Ironwood after we get all the money for the stuff, and it's like, okay. That's when he'd end up using the orb. If they're a very far distance from it, then yeah.
You guys have your own personal pocket dimension.
Pretty much, we have what is the best, I guess, description would be, we now have a pocket teleporter.
Right. We now need to be afraid of the Bagman.
Oh God, stop.
No, we do not need to be afraid of the Bagman because we
Oh,
do not
give
have a
him
Bagman.
ideas.
Yeah, but pocket dimensions.
You have to be
All
afraid of the bagman. All pocket dimensions are connected to the bagman.
Do not give him
Oh, you think I didn't have this idea?
We are our own downfall.
always. Gotta make it interesting.
I cannot wait until we get to roleplay with all our viewers.
Mm-hmm. That'll be hilarious.
You get to watch our insanity, but like all the time.
Well, yeah, but you won't be.
We won't be these characters, but it's still us and our insanity.
Yeah. It won't be you
My
guys'
insanity spreads everywhere that I am.
To all of our viewers, if you join our Discord, just so you know, I'm usually in my area. I'm very.
Yeah. Us three tend to be the ones more active than anything else.
What was that? As? Who was that?
1, 2, 3.
I'm
This
just,
is you.
I'm just very busy. I have a lot to do.
Yep, no worries.
You are businessman. It's okay, we balance it out. We have 1 fort to balance out 3 insanity nuggets.
Yeah, that would be the best description of us all. Yes.
Murder nugget.
Well, if you're still watching, follow us on our socials and Twisted Perceptions, TikTok. We have Instagram. Get us on Patreon if you want.
There's
to
the
help us have an
YouTube link
in-person
as
game.
well now.
We have a YouTube channel. We're full of all of our past games. I haven't even gone to look at it. I'm such a terrible person. You guys got to go watch it because I'm going to go watch it. I'll probably fall asleep tonight.
I will say this: the YouTube channel currently has up to episode 3 of the campaign,
That's
and
pretty good.
both one-shots are on there
Yeah, we release an episode weekly, correct?
every week, Sunday morning, 9:30 Eastern.
Oh, that's amazing. Sweet. So yeah, every week we release a new episode. It sounds like we're about 4 still episodes, maybe 5 episodes behind. So as long as we consistently stream, there will be consistently episodes come, and then if we miss a week or two, it won't be that big of a deal because there'll still be episodes to release on YouTube, which is going to be great. So go follow us on YouTube. You can rewatch our games there. We're going to figure out podcasting stuff to separate the audio that we have from here and add it to things like Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts and things of that nature. And then we're going to try and break out into that platform. So yeah, thanks for listening. In the next coming weeks, we will be adding a special player that will be a recurring player. I will not mention his name or his character because but I'm excited for that as well. So thanks you guys for showing up. And this is a personal thing. If you guys join our Discord once a month or so, I personally will be DMing one-shots for our fans.
Yeah.
Can't go
And
wrong
you
with
guys
that.
get tortured by him.
And hey, if anything, all of us could also run a one-shot occasionally. But then
True.
again, we all realize that I am the worst torturer amongst all, so therefore let me not do that.
You're the torturer when it comes to puzzles.
Oh
I
man,
might eventually do a one shot.
you guys haven't seen my puzzle dungeons. You
Listen.
think gave David a lot of his ideas for puzzles?
Yeah, he actually did give me a couple of ideas. But we already know that when it comes down to combat one-shots, also I can be a little bit heavy. No
What do you mean?
rest. No rest, just
Be mean,
back
but
to
like-
back to back.
Took a while for me to learn how to become balanced. All right, well that's it, guys. So we'll see you around, and thanks so much for showing up. See you next week.
Bye, friends.
Later.
Bye.